Thank you. And my talk is going to be maybe just an extension of Amar's talk in terms of can actually custom instrumentation that he talked about, can they actually make a difference for us from a patient perspective, from a surgical efficiency perspective, and from an OR perspective? So, just to rephrase what Amar had mentioned, what is custom instrumentation? And as he mentioned, it was what he called pre-navigated instrumentation. So, all of you are familiar with the elements of computer-aided orthopedic surgery. You got the CT, MRI, you create 2D, 3D models, then you create a pre-op plan, move into the operating room for the registration, and as Dr. Reddy said and as Dr. Manyar said, there's some issues related to registration, the robotics, the tracking, and the operative plan. So if you want to take it a natural progression for the computer-aided surgery, we could eliminate the last 4 steps in the operating room and essentially replace them with custom instrumentation. Now, these custom instrumentations would already have in them designed the mechanical, the anatomic axis, the femoral rotation can be built in, the tibial slope can be built in, they can be made disposable, and you have the option of using it with either existing implants or custom implants. So, as I mentioned before, we've heard a little bit about computer-aided orthopedic surgery, the benefits, the time, the efficiency that we have. So, can these custom instrumentations actually deliver on their aspects? Amar had mentioned one specific design of the custom implants and instruments. Actually, there are about 7 manufacturers in the United States that make custom instrument jigs. And they're all listed here. It is considered an emerging technology. It's only been around for less than 3 years. Currently, we're estimating about 1,500 to 2,000 surgeries, which happens to be about 1 to 2% of the entire knees that are conducted. And these are not cheap. They cost between $900 and $2,000 approximately. And not all manufacturers use the same philosophy. I'm not going to go through all the details, but the variations in technologies can be whether they're CT-based, whether they're MRI-based, whether their surgical planning is via website or is it laptop-based, whether they're plastic disposable guides, whether you can cut through them, and what kind of implants they can be used with. So let's quickly move on to see if we can actually prove that these custom implants can make sense. So the reduced surgical steps is something that everybody talks about. So since these cutting jigs already have the mechanical alignment in place, they have the rotation of the femoral component in place, they've got the tibial slope in place, you could essentially eliminate quite a few number of steps, put the jigs on the bone, and immediately make your cuts. Here is a case study that was conducted evaluating manual total knee replacement, computer-aided surgery, and with the custom instruments. And if you notice down there, we found an average time saving about 9 minutes for manual surgery and about 24 minutes using the computer-aided surgery. We'll talk a little bit later on how these would be implied within the OR efficiency. Whatever happens, the patient benefits is the number one key. And what are those benefits? How can we prove them? Or something that needs to be documented over the next few years. The marketing aspect of it, as Dr. Reddy had mentioned, how do you market yourself? You look at it as individualized medicine. Each patient has his or her own implants and instrument systems. Reduced tourniquet time, just as I showed in the previous slide, there was about a 9 to 24 minute savings. You do eliminate the need of the IM canal invasion. They're patient-specific alignments, and because they are calibrated out of CT and MRI data, usually you get better and accurate sizing as well. Since it's only been around for about a couple of years, there's not much literature available, but of the 7 papers I could find, 6 of them were very encouraging in terms of the alignment and also the cost savings. The first one by Dr. Klott was a little skeptical, where he did find a little malalignment, but digging in deeper, we found out that it was the first iteration of their software, and it didn't take the cartilage into consideration. The OR efficiency. So we've reduced the steps. We're eliminating the number of instrument cases that are required. So if you don't have to do the alignment, you don't have to do your sizing as much, can you actually reduce your instrument cases from about 7 or 8 in your operating room all the way down to about 1 or 2 instruments? It does reduce the clutter. In another case study where we looked at the total time it takes from setup to setup between cases, we noticed that about 40 to 50% of the time was actually used for instrument setup and turnover time. So can these instruments actually, custom instruments, actually help us reduce those times? And in a hypothetical case, if we reduced the setup time and the turnover time by 50%, on an average day where you conduct 4 operations, you could end up doing 5 on that one particular day. These are all the good aspects of it, but everything comes with its limitations. It is a new technology, so there is a steep learning curve associated with it. As of now, the technology only lends itself to measured resection techniques and also from mild deformities. And the recommendations through journal articles is that anything greater than 15 degrees of valgus varus or flexion contracture is non-indicated. The issue is about the fact that if you have any metallic objects in the bone or surrounding soft tissue, it is going to affect your CT scan and MRI, which again is a contraindication. But the most important thing is we need surgeon commitment, because this is a long drawn process. Usually you see the patient in the OR, then you see him in the operating room, but this is a 6 to 8 week process where the surgeon commitment is required in evaluating the pre-op plan, signing off on the custom instruments and jigs. So, in conclusion, custom instruments seem to be a very natural progression for computer-aided surgery, but we still don't have clinical data, and we are looking forward to maybe multi-center studies looking at all of these. And then everybody talks about cost. And as of now, I don't think we truly have an economic model that'll help us define how much of the hospital savings we have today. Thank you.